The strawberries taste like strawberries. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Snozberries? Who ever heard of a snozberry?
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
This is the Music Makers Podcast, where I read things out loud to you and then offer my unqualified opinions on them. Prove It by Breck Units. Prove it. I love that phrase. I want to learn how to program. Prove it. I value honesty. Prove it. I want to start my own company. Prove it. It works with we, too. We're the best team in the league. Prove it. We love open source. Prove it. We're going to improve the transportation industry. Prove it. Words don't prove anything about you. How you spend your time proves everything. The only way to accurately describe yourself or your group is to look at how you've spent your time in the past. Anytime someone says something about what they will do or be like in the future, your response should be simple. Prove it. I don't necessarily agree that anytime someone says they're going to do something, your response should be, prove it! You're not going to make or keep a lot of friends if you always respond with prove it. So I'm not going to recommend that you use this on other people, but rather use it on yourself. You can use this as a tool to test whether what you say about yourself is true or not. Because you can say a lot of things about yourself, but if you don't have any proof, you may need to reconsider. And the value in that is that you may actually be lying to yourself, but you just don't know it. And like the article says, it doesn't matter what you say you're going to do. It only matters what you actually do. It doesn't matter what you say you're going to do. It matters how you spend your time. Are you spending your time on those things that you claim are important to you? You say you're a family man. Can you prove it? You say you want to write a book. Can you prove it? You say you want to learn to program. Can you prove it? You say that your faith is important to you. Can you prove it? I mean, even the Bible backs me up here. James says, "What good is it, my brothers, if someone says he has faith but does not have works?" And to rephrase that, he's saying, what good is it if you say you have faith but you can't prove it? What good is it if you say you're a family man but you can't prove it? If you say you want to be a writer and you want to write a book, but you have no objective evidence to point to that says, see, look, I spend time writing. I want to be a writer. Think about some of these things in your own life. Think about some of the ways you would describe yourself or some of your attributes or characteristics about yourself. Maybe you would say about yourself, I'm a diligent worker. Or maybe you would say, I'm going to start a business. Or maybe you would say, I care about my local church. Or volunteering is important to me. Whatever those things are for you, gather up 3, 4, 5 of them, and then take a look at your past month or 2 months, 3 months, whatever, and ask yourself, can I prove it? If I were to sit down and say, I care about volunteering, and look at my calendar for the past 2 or 3 months, would I be able to back that up? Would I actually, with a straight face, be able to say, here's the proof. Here's the proof that I care about volunteering. And if you can't prove it, that's okay. It's not to shove it in your face and say, see, I told you, you couldn't prove it. But it is a way to objectively compare what you think you care about to what you actually care about. Where you spend your time, that's what you actually care about. Again, James says, show me your faith apart from your works. I will show you my faith by my works. Don't say something is important to you. Prove that something is important to you. The Music Makers is released every Monday at 9 a.m. Central. You can find show notes online at musicmakers.fm, or please send me an email and tell me what you think. Aaron@musicmakers.fm. I would love to hear from you.